Hey everyone, this is Nippah me, and unfortunately today I'm not releasing a game video. Actually, I haven't released a game video in like a month, and I apologize for that. And I kind of wanted to take some time out of my way to explain to you why I actually haven't made a video in a while. Now, since I only have 26 subscribers, I realize this is probably redundant, and most of you are family, so you probably don't really care. But to people like F you all who seem to love masturbating to my videos, uh, this is a much needed, shout out to you, I guess. Alright, I've been, okay, maybe I should start from the beginning actually. About, I think it was 2 months ago, I've started making YouTube videos, but I never kind of explained why because, who the fuck really cares? But basically, I started making YouTube videos because I'm how do I explain this? My school that I go to, I'm in college right now. I'm trying to get my bachelor's degree. They have about what you would call a year-long program, as to where that means I don't get a vacation really. And I got my associates already, but a lot of the time I spend doing school stuff. So I've never for the last 2 years I never really had a break at all, except for like 2 weeks, 1 week for summer, 1 week for winter break, 2 weeks in total for the entire year. So every day I'd be pretty much eat, drinking, and sleeping, fucking school. And normally I can get pretty, how do I explain this? Sorry for my retarded way of explaining things, but I can pretty much have tunnel vision for the longest time, if you know what I mean. If I have a goal I'm like reaching for. So in other words, even though it was like hard work and every day I pretty much did the same thing for fucking 2 years, I was able to pull through because I could just sit down and think, oh well, I'm doing this for my degree, so it's totally fine. But for some reason, as soon as I got my associates, my mentality fucking totally did a 180 on me. Instead of feeling good about going to class, about like going through this daily grind of hitting it up and just doing my work and then going home, studying, playing a game or two, and going to sleep again, I just dreaded every moment I had to fucking go to school. And I think it's mostly because the bachelor degree program at my school is pretty much at that point where it's much more difficult than the associate's program. I'm pretty sure that's true for every school, but especially so in mine. And at one point, I just remember sitting down in my class, fucking looking at my notes, and as soon as lunch break came, I went to my car and just fucking flipped out. Like, I couldn't handle it. I just felt like I couldn't even understand what my teacher was saying, like it was a whole different language. And I don't know if that was because, I don't know, maybe I was stressed. Well, I was obviously fucking stressed. But I called my mom up, and yeah, I know Mama's boy, and I just told her, fuck it, I'm dropping out of this class and taking a real vacation. And so that's when I officially took my first month off and, like, or in, like, 2 years to just be by myself and kind of work with my life and think about whether or not I should go for a bachelor's degree. And in the middle of that month, while looking for a job and thinking about that shit, I decided to make a YouTube channel. As you all know, Nippah Me Gaming. And I didn't really half-ass it. For some reason, I just felt really connected to the idea. I was thinking to myself, holy shit, maybe you can make really good YouTube videos. Because I took a video class during college, and I was thinking, why the fuck not use that ability to edit videos and post something online? Maybe people will like it. But I realized with my computer that it was practically a worthless piece of shit. So I even had my friend Tredesian help me build a computer just to do these YouTube videos. I mean, I did not like half-ass it at all. I invested a lot of money and time into it, and I was feeling really good about it. When I first posted my first video, I was like on cloud nine. My first Dark Messiah Might and Magic video, I was just sitting there like, oh shit, yeah, first YouTube video, fucking awesome, you're so cool. just feeling unnaturally happy about it, I guess. And I kept going that way. For almost the entire vacation month, I would stay up all night trying to make these videos work and editing them and making sure that they'd be uploaded to YouTube, because for some reason it takes like hours to upload to YouTube. And spending most of this time doing that stuff, I was really happy for some reason. I mean, it was kind of hard work because I'd be spending most of my time not even like playing the games, but editing them or the footage to them. And instead of playing with my friends, just sit around and be like, oh, well, I can't play today because I gotta edit, the footage I did yesterday. And but I liked it for some reason. I just sincerely enjoyed what I was doing. And then I realized that even though making YouTube videos was fun, it wasn't really a career. So I did have to go back to school at one point. And at the end of the month, I re-signed in for to get to my bachelor's degree and started my 3D animation class, which is fucking don't even understand why I need that class for. But anyway, during this class period, I had to juggle doing my YouTube and my class, and that's when I started noticing a kind of a decrease in my productivity in both. Uh, for my class, I realized I was more tired. Instead of focusing, I would often goof off in class and not really give a shit. And then when I went home and did my YouTube videos, they didn't seem as genuine. And I ended up like having 16 videos on the backdrop that just weren't even being posted up because I felt like when I talked in them, I was just monotonous and not even making jokes. Hell, I can't even tell you how many videos I had where I would just not say anything for 5 minutes. And at that point, I kind of realized I must have been like going through a depression or something. Maybe going back to school just flipped my lid and I was becoming sad or something. But I just couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle doing both. So I kind of told myself, even though I went through all this trouble to make this YouTube channel, that I just wasn't going to do it anymore. That I was just going to give up and kind of focus on school because apparently that was what, was most important to me. And so I just kind of went on going on about that. I just stopped posting YouTube videos. I stopped playing video games, period. Even though BioShock came out and I was so hyped for it, I just didn't even have the energy to play it, as to where I had to focus 100% on my schoolwork. And just lived school every day like I used to for a while until I saw one really interesting video, and this is where Dunkey comes in. I don't know if any of you know Dunkey. He's a YouTube famous star. He does what I do, but better, pretty much. And I don't view him as like a god as most people do, or like the PewDiePie people, but I find him really funny, and he normally picks my mood up at least a little bit, and I take a little giggles and from what he does, some outrageous bullshit, and get on with the rest of my life. So while I was going at school, uh, I go to school pretty early, so I logged in on YouTube and saw that Dunkey uploaded a video, and I checked it out. And I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I'll post it up. It's his Mario one, where he kind of talks about how he's going through some problems in his life. His relationships haven't been working out, and he lives by himself. He's depressed, and apparently drinking or something along those lines. But I don't know if he made that intentionally as to where he was actually upset and depressed, but man, it fucking touched me. Like straight up went to my heart and did a little poke, like a three-way poke, maybe three fingers. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I was just surprised, really. I mean, if you are a fan of Dunkey's and you've seen some of his videos, you'd be just as surprised as me. The guy is pretty much a ball of goofiness and happiness, and he says in the video, he's almost like an anti-role model, if you will. So to hear that he was actually going through some shit that, made him unhappy, kind of put me in a new perspective. I guess I was viewing my life as like complete and utter shit, and I didn't realize that other people have problems too. But watching that video, I was kind of reminded in a way that fuck, everybody gets depressed, you know? But what really slapped me in the face was that even though Dunkey was not going through a very good time, Machinima was fucking him his money, he still put time out of the way to put up YouTube videos. And I sat there thinking about that, and I was like, well, what the fuck? You know? I mean, so what if you're sad? Don't be a fucking quitter. I mean, if Donkey can do it, you can do it. Not to say I'm better than Donkey, obviously I'm not. I have 26 subscribers. But that was kind of my mentality on it. I looked at it and I realized, I'm being a fucking giant pussy. I need to, buckle down and actually do my work. I mean, I might not have the most subscribers or the most views, but shit, you know, if you're gonna make YouTube videos, like at least try to commit. So before I make this my longest YouTube video yet, I just want to say thanks, Donkey. Alright, you may not have done it intentionally, but you definitely changed my perspective around. And I'm gonna try to commit to this idea and make some more YouTube videos, and hopefully, I don't know, get money for it. That'd be nice. That'd always be nice to get more money. But for all of you people that are watching this video that have not subscribed to Donkey, I'm going to put his link in the description to his channel, and you need to go over there and fucking subscribe to him. Seriously, he's an awesome guy. Uh, just look at like 2 videos before you subscribe if you have to. You'll be busting a gut. If you don't play video games and for some reason do not like Donkey, just ignore the link. That's all you got to do, quite literally. Alright, well, that's it for now. I pretty much spoke my mind. Uh, I'll probably be getting another video out pretty soon after this. A video game one, naturally, this time. So stay tuned for BioShock, or maybe I'll actually finish a game and finish Stanley Parable. Or maybe I'll do both. Woo!